Everyone, it's Kimberly Shipley. I just wanted to get on here and have some real talk about the sole homestead I live at, and just to give y'all some updates on what's going on, my future plans for this homestead, my mobile home life, and just kind of, touch base with y'all on what the future of the near future of this channel. Today's Caleb's last day for Thanksgiving holiday, and so he's getting ready to come home from school here in about an hour and a half. So I wanted to do this before he got home from school and just do a little chit chat with y'all. I'm sorry about my voice. When I got back from the mountains, Kate's Cove, just as soon as I got back, I've been hoarse. So please overlook that. Yeah, maybe the air quality, change of air, where I was up in a high elevation in the mountains and then come back down. I'm not sick feeling, my voice is really foggy, So anyway, so please, while I'm talking about the homestead, overlook that part. I appreciate it. But to start off with about the channel, well, since Caleb's home this week, we're going to start my next video, and I'll probably do that tonight. It's going to be a clean with me, the living room. So stay tuned for that. I don't know if I get to release it tonight or tomorrow. So it depends on how much I have time to get it done through the day. But it depends on what I have time to get done, if I can release it tonight or not. But anyway, that will be the next video. So it'll be a clean with me on my living room. And I may also tidy up the kitchen a little bit, just a little refresh. And we always got to do that to our places, even though we've already cleaned them. We've got to touch base for refresh. I mean, cleaning can be, I feel like someone was in my eye. Cleaning can be almost every day. I mean, you never run out of things to clean. So, just like cleaning out the car, that video, you never run out of stuff to clean. I mean, there's always something to clean around here. It may almost look like the same videos because, you only own so much. And you got to re-clean. It's not like you just once clean it and, it's done, no cleaning no more. So anyway, so this week, after we get done with a lot of our running around, we're going to start Christmas decorating. It's one reason I wanted to go ahead and get the living room completely cleaned up. Tomorrow I'll probably rent a carpet cleaner because I do have one carpet in the living room left. And I'd like to go ahead and, before I put up the tree, get the carpet a deep clean. So I want to go to our local dollar market. It has a carpet cleaner rental. I've got the solution to put in it. I picked that up at the local Target, or my closest Target, and I picked that up a few days ago. And so after I get done cleaning the living room, I'm going to take as much as I can out. I mean, I can't remove the couch, but anyway, take as much as I can out and get the carpet cleaned, return it. I'm just going to pick it up probably in the morning and try to return it tomorrow, since Thursday's, Thanksgiving and everything's closed, stores. That way I won't get charged for another day, because I think they're almost $40 to rent for 24 hours. But anyway, I only have the one carpet to clean, so that ain't going to matter too much. So anyway, that plan's for right now. Then I want to go ahead and start decorating in the living room and get our Christmas tree up. Things y'all helped me buy for the tree on Amazon on a wish list, and I appreciate all of that so much. I do have another box opening I need to do that I had got in the mail from one of y'all. We'll do that on another video. Probably be the next video actually I put out before I even do a clean with me, because I want to go ahead and get that done. So yes, do look out for that video. Another thing I want to talk about, I have here at, well, my homestead. Of course, I have a mobile home. I'm having to do a lot of remodeling. The construction of the home now is sound. Everything is closed up. I'd had a lot of water damage, which that's done. Now I'm fixing more cosmetic, painting, this and that. But we had to get the main stuff. Well, this last year, since I lost my husband, my goal, I thought I felt a fly. My goal was to get the house sealed, if that makes sense. Any kind of the main stuff that had to be done, structural damage, looks to me, I mean, I don't like nothing to look bad, don't get me wrong, but everything takes money. But the looks ain't as important as the structure itself being sound, keeping anything out, mice, anything, stink bugs, I mean, anything. So if anything's open from like water damage, if there's holes or anything like that, it's gonna let stuff in. So my first goal was to get the house soundproof, structured, closed, and I've done that. So all of that water damage is fixed. One thing that caused water damage in the past was a bathtub leak, which one of the first things I done was got a brand new bathtub. Actually had to go like 40 miles almost to get it, and have a friend of mine with a truck to go with, take me down there to get it, to haul it, because shipping price is going to be like through the roof to have it shipped to my house. So anyway, I got that took care of first. One thing that was causing the damage had to get, closed out and took care of. So I got that took care of first. Then there was a space at the end of the house down here. And don't ask me, my husband had left off some vinyl siding on that end. I hired somebody to put the vinyl siding all that up there and to fix the wood on that side of the house, so it wouldn't create no more damage that way, because that caused also some water damage to get inside. So I took that and had that closed, fixed, and took care of somebody to construct, put the siding up, fix the woods and all, and all that in the home itself, like the wood and the framing. And then I had construction workers. If you've watched my video through the year, gosh, I need a shower. I gotta take one as soon as I make this video. Why it's doing its thing to upload, I'm getting the shower. So anyway, I had all that took care of. So if anybody hadn't asked, I have been doing some serious construction this last year here, and because I wanted to get the main things done. Now, if you look at my house, yes, some things may not look done due to the fact that's cosmetic. And we can fix cosmetic anytime. A lot of that paint and things like that, while I'm able, I can do it. If I can't and I see it's like I'm tired of, like I can't get it done and I'm just tired of waiting, I'll hire somebody to eventually do it. But I wanted to get the structure sounded up and closed up first, and I have done that. And big difference. I'd use infrared heaters here, and that has really helped out a whole lot. Since all of that's been took care of, I get sweating in the house. I mean, it gets so warm. Of course, I've took the air conditioners out the window, but just I have 2 heaters alone in here, and some days it gets to be like a sweat box. It's gets so warm in there. So got that took care of, and I think we're going to be good at our heat. We won't know more until the heavy winter comes, which usually that's at least January for us. And guys, where I live in Kentucky, we've had some of our worst tornadoes in January and February. So you never know about our weather. Our weather in the wintertime can be completely crazy. So anyway, I've seen the weather in 24 hours changed last year. And I kid you not. We had tornado warning. We had a thunderstorm, hail in the thunderstorm, and then snow and ice in the snow, all within 24 hours. It was, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. This is crazy. So anyway, yeah, share that with you there. A little bit on wonderful Kentucky weather. Another thing I would like to do, I have 3 acres. Of course, that's my front porch background, as you can see. A lot of people love my view. I would like to sometime, not today, but to get one of those droids and fly over my homestead and make some videos of that to share with y'all. I think that'd be really neat to kind of show where I live, my property, kind of some aerial views of it. So buying a drone is actually something on my list to come. I would like to do that to get different videos for y'all, shots, and just be able to make it, because this is my homestead. I have 3 acres total. I do know I live in a mobile home, not fancy, but me and Caleb's making it work, and we enjoy it here. It's paid off, so yeah, we enjoy our little homestead. We can still get out and do things. We've been able to make a trip this year to Florida, a couple of trips to the mountains at least, and because we don't know really nothing to rent, we can afford that. So yeah, I kind of like my homestead. It may not be the fanciest home, but you know what? It's helping us where we can get out and do things and make it work. So, I really enjoy that about, living here. To be able to get out and travel. Maybe go out and buy season passes for Legoland in Florida. Caleb loves Legoland, by the way. And Legoland's like his super all-time, super deluper favorite. So if you wonder why I live in Kentucky and buy Florida season passes, that's the reason why. My little boy loves that place. And, he's only a little boy once. And I'm a 51-year-old mama. I'm not in the best health. I've done lost my husband, if you don't know, due to a cardiac arrest last year on Christmas Eve. And that was Caleb's dad. So it's just me and Caleb as far as that goes that lives here. Of course, I have grown kids. He has sisters and a brother. Actually 2 brothers. My husband has another son too. But his other son doesn't live around here, so Caleb can't really get to see him that often. They get along great. It's nothing about that. It's just, they live in completely different states. So they're like 2 different worlds in a way because of that. So anyway, but Caleb's only little once. And I want to get out and enjoy my son. Take him places, do things with him, make memories with him. Because me and Michael weren't able to do that much. And, if I can make memories of that little boy, I'm going to. I love that little fella to pieces. And while he's little and while I'm able, yes, I'm going to take, I don't care for a trip to Disney World. I'm going to make memories of that little boy. And get out and have a good time with him, do things he wants to enjoy. Caleb, and this, if you notice on my Amazon wish list, if you follow it, I just added a bunch of Zootopia stuff, which Zootopia just came out, part 2, today actually. We're scheduled to go see it Friday. When we go to dinner at Caleb's grandma's on Friday, my husband's mom that lives in Nashville, Brentwood, she's done got tickets to go see Zootopia for all 3 of us at a local theater. So anyway, so that's Caleb's all-time favorite. So if you see me adding stuff on there on the wish list. That's just like little Christmas gifts. I'm gonna, just extra stuff he can have for Christmas. One thing is for Christmas for Caleb, I want to take his mind off of what happened last year. And, it was hard. It was hard on what happened last year. And I want to get that little boy's mind off of anything like that. And, even if it's a few extra something to open, and even if it's nothing expensive, just like I put a few books on there from Zootopia. And if, I'm going to buy that when we get paid, actually buy a lot of that stuff. Was waiting till I get paid, so I wanted to add it to the wish list. One thing, just to keep it where I know where it's at. Because you don't see much Zootopia stuff. And since part 2 came out, Caleb loves Zootopia 1, but we had a hard time finding anything. He wanted some toys and stuff, and some things to have. So anyway, that's one reason why I wanted to let you know I added a lot of that stuff to my Amazon wish list. That way I'm going to get him a lot of that stuff for Christmas. But one thing is, I added it to the list. That way I know where it's at and can keep up with it. So Disney also released at Animal Kingdom the new ride at the Tree of Life. They closed down a Bug's Life, but the new ride is a Zootopia ride. Caleb wants to go see that all so bad and ride that. Well, it's a movie. It's like a 5D movie. Of course, I'll have to see it in action. I've seen a Bug's Life before, so I assume it's a lot like that, but Zootopia style. So anyway, Caleb's wanting to do that. So this year we are planning on at least one Disney trip. And I figured out how to go to Disney a lot cheaper. There is options. I'm going to discuss that on another video. The cheaper ways you can go to Disney. I want to start putting a few of those out there. Along with my Clean With Me, my Homestead Life, and things like that. But just adding other options out there of videos, where you can do things cheaper that's not going to be out so costly, is in breakdowns of being out so much money and still have a great time. There is ways, there is options out there to go to Florida, even go to the mountains and not spend so much money. There's free things to do. We do a lot of free things in the mountains. A lot. Caleb likes Wonderworks. If you don't know what that is, upside down house. A lot of people call it. Once in a while, we might attend that. And, I might take him to something like that. But most of the time, the stuff we do up there is free. And other than gas and food, we're not out really much money unless we just want to get something. But we don't do a lot of the, I'm going to say party stuff. And I don't mean drinking party. I'm just saying, the Titanic, this, that, things like that down there. A lot of stuff that costs us a fortune. Once in a while, it's good to do something fun, extra. But we enjoy the mountains. We enjoy getting out. We enjoy roaming around Cades Cove and different places in the mountains and just be one with nature. And Caleb enjoys just getting out of the car and running around, having a good time, seeing the cabins. He has a great time spending some time around the water, the creeks and stuff around there. I know there at the visitor center at Cades Cove, there's a cabin with a grist mill and all that. And then there's a creek behind the grist mill. Oh, we stay over there probably 45 minutes an hour, just Caleb playing around the water, not getting in anything. He's a great kid. He just was roaming around through there, just enjoying himself. We made some pictures and things like that. And I might make a little album and do a little voiceover and maybe make a little video of just some pictures, I took of Cades Cove. It won't be a nothing fancy video, but just kind of a memory video for us even. Maybe Caleb, when he grows up, he'll look back and be like, oh, look at those pictures, And, you know, look what my mama did and took us to, and here's pictures we enjoyed. So, you know, some little videos like that I may just put on here just for us. And, you know, and of course your guys' entertainment if you want to enjoy those too. Another thing though, a droid is one thing I wanted to be able to do, be able to get sky views and stuff like that over my homestead here. So that is one thing that I have thought about my upcoming. I kind of do want to get me another GoPro, the latest model on GoPro for content creating. I haven't had a GoPro since 7, and I didn't like that one. But I've heard so many good reviews about the newest GoPros. I kind of want to get back into those. That way I can get different views for y'all guys for better creating. You can stick GoPros where you can't stick cell phones, if that makes sense. One thing is in water. You know, I mean, there's just different things you can do that I'd feel more safety on to know. Sorry, hang on. There's just more would feel more easier. I think I could create better content with a GoPro. So that's another thing that's in my future I would like to get for my channel, to do homestead update videos and even travel and things like that. Let me know in the comments if you like traveling videos. I know a lot, I do create homestead videos, you know, about my mobile home life and where I live at and things like that. But let me know in the comments if you also like driving videos. I do some of those. I've recently released some of those. Also too, contents of theme parks, things we're doing there and things like, let me know if you like that stuff too. I'm just curious. I want to know what, y'all are my viewers, so I respect your opinions. Of course, I know this is my account and I can do what I want to. I try to follow along my same algorithm as much as I can. That way, I mean, you know, I do get paid to do this, so the more algorithm, the better that helps me to make more money, to make my content and all that. So that's the reason why it's important for you to click like and comment on my videos. That way YouTube sees, hey, this is getting some attention from the viewers. Let's get it out there to more people. And that's how they share it. So anyway, so this week alone, I do want to do, though, the tree. And then I'm going to work on maybe outside lights and stuff like that, and which, you know, y'all guys be here with me doing it. So today, as far as my homestead, definitely living room cleaning, carpet cleaning by no later than Saturday anyway for the carpet. Let's see. Just trying to get a few content like that. There's a box opening I wanted to do and show y'all as well. That's something I bought at Walmart. Kind of compare some to something you purchase cheaper at Walmart versus something that you could go buy and spend a lot more money somewhere else. So anyway, you'll see on that video. It's actually something about the Christmas tree. So I want to do first, though, a box opening. Show you how it works, show you, again, you know, kind of cool, how cool it looks or versus, and be like, hey, is it worth the price? This is where you can go get it. So anyway, I am going to do a box opening too. And again, I'm going to do Amazon wish list where somebody got, you know, some stuff for me on Amazon. I like to show y'all guys that too. And, you know, I'm always appreciative to anything anybody gets for us. You know, I feel so grateful for that. As soon as I get the money, I want to get a P.O. box. I'd like to do it that way I can have people, if they want to send Christmas cards. I might actually go in and check in on that tomorrow. I think it's around $50 to get a P.O. box for about half a year, 6 months. So I want to check on that too. So anyway, Thank y'all for joining me about my mobile home life homestead update. And if you enjoyed this, please consider subscribing, like my video, likes count, and comment. Tell me what you think about the theme parks or anything. God bless each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.